What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? How y'all feeling? You let some of y'all come in here real quick. How y'all feeling? I know it's been a minute. It's been a long little minute since I've been live. I missed Truck Talk Tuesday this week, traveling, having a little too much fun out there in LA. But yeah, I'm gonna give y'all a minute to come on in here and catch the wave. I know it's Friday. Some of y'all out about to hit the club. I'm finna pause y'all real quick for a minute so y'all could go ahead and grind with me for the one time. But yeah, what y'all been up to? I see you, Corey. What's up? What's up? See, we got Facebook in here. We got two of my Facebook pages in. We got YouTube in here. Everybody coming in a little slower than usual. It's Friday night. I'm gonna give a couple more seconds to let some more people come in. All right, y'all. What's up? So we gonna jump right in. Brian, I see you say you doing trucking research. You say you can't hear me? Anybody else having a problem hearing me? Can y'all hear me? Hey Jess, I need a sound check. All right, so Facebook saying they hear me and some people saying they can't hear me. And then one person on YouTube said they can't hear me either. Okay. He said he can't hear me. All right, y'all. Well, we gonna jump in it. 28 people is enough people for me to get started. So it's been a minute. I know typically it's Truck Talk Tuesday, but I just wanted to bring y'all something because I know it's been a minute since I've been on. So I just want to jump in with this topic, as in a lot of people have been having a lot of bad luck with doing the trucking thing. So I just wanted to make this video about, like, for anybody that's coming in that hasn't already got their truck and already got everything going, to be aware of these three things that keep on, like, basically taking people out, essentially. So I'll introduce myself to anybody new that's watching. I'm Coby Pegway. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to my Facebook. Thanks for watching me. Be sure to like my page, subscribe. I bring all truck and entrepreneurial info. And to everybody that always be in my lives, welcome back. And I appreciate y'all for always being there to support. A few things are gonna change today, but I'll let y'all know that in a minute. So first I want to talk about the three things that cause trucking businesses to fail. So the first thing I want to go over that causes trucking businesses to fail is getting trucks before you got the work established. That's like one of the most important things. Like, I always try to tell people, make sure it's not like you need a dedicated contract before you get started. You do not need a dedicated contract to get started, but you do. Let me let my chair down a little bit. But you don't need a dedicated contract to get started, but you do need some form of work that you understand that you are looking to perform before you go get you a truck. That's just law. Like, that's just law. So you want to make sure that you, like, if it's box truck, if it's semi, just make sure that you got a load board locked down. You've been watching it for a minute. You got a dispatcher. You got somebody, because a lot of people been having these dispatchers that been dispatching for them, and then all of a sudden they making all of these promises, and then they can't come through, and now a person got a truck sitting. So keep that in mind, that you got to make sure you got something solid that you understand. Nothing wrong with having a dispatcher, because I have a dispatch service. Just know that you need to understand the game. Even if you got somebody else doing parts of your business for you like I do, still make sure you do your own research and you got your own things going on. Very, very important. The next thing I want to talk to y'all about is a lot of people are falling victim to bidding too low. Several people are falling victim to bidding too low on these load boards, or whether it be an Amazon route, and it's simply because they don't know what the cost is. So to you, it looks like you bidding good. It looks like everything is working out for you. But once you find out, you be like, dang, why is the money not adding up at the end of the week when you do your profit and loss? It's not adding up because simple. You didn't add all of the costs that it was going to take. You might not be adding your maintenance costs. I know a lot of people that strictly just be like, okay, this is what I got left after gas. Well, or fuel. Well, you got way more bills than fuel. You got insurance. If you in a big truck, you got IFTA, which is 6 cents a mile, 7 cents a mile. So you gotta, wherever you park your truck at, you gotta think about maintenance. You gotta think about miscellaneous things like tools, like tolls. That all of that stuff goes into what you need to be accounting for the week. So keep in mind that that's one of the things that got a lot of people getting out, because if you do that, trust me, it almost took me out, and I see it, a lot of people repeating the same steps. It's just lack of knowledge, though. The third thing is getting put out of service for breaking compliance rules. A lot of people don't understand compliance. Compliance is a huge thing, like the 14, 11-hour clock. A lot of people is not really understanding what it takes to follow that clock. Like, your dispatcher needs to know how much time the driver has, because you're going to get away with it sometimes. You're going to be able to trick that clock, but eventually they're going to have your truck going to have to pull into a weigh station. You ain't going to be able to hide that for the whole time. So it's best to just have way better habits. You just want to have way better habits when it comes to dealing with compliance. That's like dealing with DOT is like dealing with the IRS. You don't want to deal with the 3 letters, because eventually they going to find out. They team bigger than yours. they going to figure it out, and then it's going to be an issue. You know what I'm saying? So just make sure that everything's already solidified, everything's all good before you get everything going. Make sure you understand you got somebody that's going to take over your compliance for you if you're not going to do it, but you at least need to understand the rudiment of what compliance is and what it's all about. So that's the meat of the conversation that I really wanted to have with you guys. Of course, on my live feeds, I typically like to answer questions and do city lookups. So the key thing is, moving forward, I would not be able to just do city lookups for free any longer. It's going to be, if you want me to look up your city, you're going to have to send me a love offering, a donation or something for it, because I have too many paying customers or paying clients that are paying me for consultations. They're taking my classes. They're buying my books. So it's a disservice to them if I'm giving out. I got 25 videos of free game already. So I've given my share of giving back to the community. But understand that it takes hours and times to set up for these lives and everything like that. So I can't do them a disservice by, just people wanting to get all the information for free. Shouts out to everybody who's donated before, or who just shot me something in appreciation. But if you want to get your city looked up, just make sure you're going to have to hit my Cash App, so it can make sense around the board, because I have to take care of my family too. As I'm giving to you, it's the law of reciprocity. We got to give to one another. And it takes time out of my day and time out of my business and time away from my family in order to do that. I know some people are going to feel it. Some people are going to have something to say. I'm cool with it all, because I don't really have to do it at all. To my 25 videos is on YouTube is contribution enough if everybody feels some type of way, or anybody feels some type of way about it. So that's just my spiel on that. So right now, we got more people jumping in. If you guys want to, hold on 1 second. Hey, Jess. I need my other phone from downstairs. I need my other phone from downstairs. But yeah. So go ahead and drop the questions on me too. Like I will answer. I will still answer some questions during live. No, not a problem. I'm not answering 5 or 6 questions. I mean, that's just, that's just craziness, too. So just, I just want everybody that respect the game. Like, I am a hustler. I do have a family. I got 5 kids. So just know, that I do mean well, but at the same time, thank you for loving my videos. I appreciate it. All right, so we're gonna jump it off with this one perfect. Hold on. Okay, cool. So, greetings. When looking to rent a truck, should I be asking for business rates? Oh yeah, definitely. Ryder only do business rates. They don't even do household rates anymore. Well, I don't think they ever did it, but Penske definitely business rates, and definitely the smartest thing to do would be to sign up for Amazon, so you can get Amazon's rate. That'll be the smartest thing to do. Amazon rate for a box truck is about $4.25 in my market, about 10 cents a mile. How do you get go past? I think that's. I'm not sure what you mean by that right there. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Just I guess reword that. Are you? I'm thinking you talking about the toll thing as far as like when you going past tolls. I mean, just let me know if that's what you mean. Are you speaking of tolls? Oh yeah, okay. That's something the wife take care of that. Like I have it, but I couldn't explain it to you exactly how to do it. But just book a call, and I can show you how to set up. Or I can have her to show you how to set it up. But that's not something I know how to do like right off the top of my head, or like I even know how to explain. I mean, it's really just signing up for it. It's called a man, I can't even think of it right now. The name of it. I just got my first insurance quote for my box truck, and it's like 20,000 per year. Is that normal? Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's definitely normal. Well, on my semis, I'm paying like 20,000 a piece. So yeah, that's normal. For a box truck, it could be a little bit less, but it also depends on what market you in too as well. And yeah, Harry Johnson said the pre-pass. Yeah, so that's what all it is. You just go look up pre-pass and you just sign up for it. It's not like a it's not anything really hard. Pre-pass is what it's called. I just kind of had like a brain fart right there real quick. Any recommendations on insurance? Shoot me an email. I got a couple of people, but it also depends on what market you're in, because some of these places only support certain markets. So, you was good, fam. Live videos is going through the same thing you was just talking about. Who best for maintenance? Get a good warranty or a good mechanic? So how you what's good, fam? Live videos. Get a good warranty. Yeah. With my trucks, I'm gonna try to interpret what you said. I'm thinking you saying what's how to get a good warranty, or what's the best for maintenance. I mean, I got a maintenance plan. I don't know with Ryder. I don't really know if it's really as good as I think it is, because they be charging me like $750 to tow me like 20 miles and stuff. But I like it for the way that it makes my business flow. Sometimes I don't really look at price. I look at like, okay, the drivers are calling Ryder instead of me at night. So I like that. I like that portion of it. And the warranties, I like Penske warranty. So I'm buying their truck with their warranty. Well, it's actually NTP warranty. It's like $6,200 for a 200,000 mile 2-year warranty. For the trucks I'm getting, they got 600,000 miles. I definitely want to get a warranty on them, and I'm only gonna keep them for 2 years anyway. So, shouts out to Troy and everybody who jumped in and helped me out on that brain fart. Yes, and how much is your course for beginners? My course for beginners is $250 if you buy the pre-recorded, the replay of the live. But if you want to be in a live class where you can ask me questions and interactive class, is $449. So you got the $250 version. It's the same information. One of them you can talk directly with me. The other one is just like you just gonna be watching it on your own speed. And typically people just take questions down and whatever they don't understand, they just book a coaching call after that, and I just go through everything else with them like that. So it's two different options, because I know not everybody wants to spend a $450. So I do have the $250 option. We also have a new option for $5,000 for some. I'm meeting a lot of people that have 7 other businesses and they just trying to jump into trucking. So I created a solution where I will set their whole business up for them, top to bottom, and we'll do the dispatching for them for $5,000. Thanks for the knowledge. What would you say is the best company to get a fuel card from? I'm working with some partners right now to get a better fuel card. Right, the best fuel card that I got that I'm using at the current moment, because my other one doesn't get activated until Tuesday or Wednesday, is the Amazon Relay card, because I'm getting 31 cents off the gallon at Love's. I don't know how long they're gonna have that going on, because Amazon making so many changes. I don't really know what's going to be forever with them, for real. So that's that. I am military and live in Japan. I am interested in starting a trucking business with semis specifically. Realistically, is that something I can start remotely by hiring setup services like yours, or should I wait until I get back to the States in 2 years? Now, I can do it for you. You're still gonna have to find your own driver, and you're gonna have to find your driver in your truck. But our dispatch service will dispatch the work to the drivers, set up your factoring, we'll set up your fuel core, we'll set up MC number, everything, website, we'll do the whole thing for you. Company emails, everything you need for your business to run and look good. But the driver is the hardest part. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I'm having a hard time finding drivers, and I'm paying them $1,300 to $1,800 a week right now in the semi. It's definitely a demand for drivers, right now. So we can do everything else, but I would suggest potentially waiting, or just get on a call with me, and maybe we could talk a little more in depth on that particular topic. Just to hook up to a big truck is $500. Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, it's expensive in this game. It's super expensive. I paid for IRP plates, but can't get them because Secretary of State backed up due to COVID. I'm running on the receipt. Couldn't keep waiting. It's been 1 month waiting. Oh yeah, man. I had to experience that too with IRP. But they should give you a temp tag though. They should give you a temp tag. So I'm not sure. I did have a problem when I bought my truck from Freightliner with them getting it going. But yeah. Other than that, it should only be like a 2 or 3 day thing. But I got another truck I'm finna get registered, so I'll let you know if I get through. And Corey, what state you in too? Because I mean, it could be a state thing as well, because it is through the Secretary of State. How to get a semi-average credit and little cash? Is renting a better option than leasing? I have never leased. I don't like commitments like that, so that's why I like renting. I'd rather make a little less money renting unless they're giving me a super sweet deal and I got a super sweet contract that's attached to that lease. If I got a 2-year contract with, let's say, an Amazon or a Walmart, and I can get a 2-year lease to go right along with that, then I'm all for that right there. I'm completely lined up for that. Shouts out to Theodore for the donation, brother. I appreciate it. I appreciate the love. I like your live chat, but if you give me your phone number so I can ask directly, thank you. My phone number's on my website though. Well, really, all my information is on my website. So just go to my website and you can get my email. My email, if you look at the bottom of the screen, it has my website and all my information is scrolling at the bottom of the screen. So you should be able to see it like right here at the bottom of the screen. And Theodore Hudson said he has box truck loads available. So holler at him potentially. I'm more do semis when it comes to dispatching because I can guarantee so much more money a week, with the semis. So it's kind of what I go for. Okay. Carlos, talk more about the $5,000 course. Where the $5,000 is not a course. It's me setting up completely everything setting up everything. Me and my team from business license all the way up to getting you running, getting your IRP tags, your permits, and everything you need if you got a semi, to getting everything running, getting everything that you're gonna need for your truck, helping you pick out the ELD. I'm talking like every single thing. Like by the time you get to the end, your truck is gonna be ready to hit the road. ELD, everything is gonna be already all the way with you. And I got to do a couple classes with you because I want to teach you about compliance, because compliance will be the thing that will get you out of business the quickest. Compliance is taking people out like daily. They pull into these way stations. You get too many tickets, you're gonna get shut down. So that $5,000 is complete trucking business setup. It's mostly catered to someone who's looking to do trucking from a passive standpoint. Someone who just like, look, I got too much other stuff to do. Just set this up for me and let me collect and go, pretty much. But they still got to be responsible for their driver and their truck. But we handle everything else from the loads, keeping their drivers loaded. As long as they driver good and they truck good, we can keep them loaded. The only time we contact you, the potential client for this package, is if your driver is saying, no, I don't want to go to Chicago, or I don't want to go here, or I need an off day, or the truck broke down, or something that's out of our control, essentially. Is there a payment plan? Essentially, is the payment plan can only it could be broken up into like 3 to 4 weeks, because that's how long the process is going to take, because we got to wait for FMCSA in order to get your authority active anyway. So it could be broken up with initial payment for us to get started, but it has to be completed. The payment will have to be completed by the time that we get everything in place, because we actually gonna shop. We're gonna shop for at least 3 or 4 insurance companies for you too as well. Go to driving school and train people. Nah, I'm cool. I'm cool on that, man. I want to teach entrepreneurs, man. Drivers are a whole different type of headache. They haven't did that. So you in Illinois, yeah, that's a different game, man. If I get a minute, I could try to look a little bit more into it. I know Georgia's like 2 days in and out. They get back to me, let me know if I put in something wrong, then they get back to me in another day, and it'd be quick down here. So, dang, okay, I got a lot of questions coming in quick. I second that. On the search for drivers, I'm real particular about my truck and don't want no savages. Oh yeah, man. It's a tough thing. I'm buying 3 trucks at the same time. I'm like, whoa, maybe I should have just waited to like do like one at a time, man. Because I'm like, wow. It's usually easy for me though, but I don't know. Maybe I'm putting too many people on game. It's hard for me to find a rental truck. So like all of my stuff that was easy is now becoming harder. So I don't know, man. I don't know how long I'm gonna be doing this, man, because it's making it harder for me. St. Louis in the building. What up, Mike? House the Hino trucks 26 feet. I never own one. I only own Internationals and Freightliners. I hear good things about them. I know that they got really good fuel economy. The only con that I know about them is the parts. Is I don't when I was looking up parts for them, they wasn't readily available. Like they wasn't readily available like say Freightliner parts, because Freightliner parts are everywhere. It's like a Chevy, so that's why I get Freightliners, because their parts don't ever take too long to come in. Hudson, how can I contact you? Coby, appreciate it for sure, Eric. I appreciate you coming on here watching. I called Penske and Ryder. They said I couldn't lease a truck without 2 years in business. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. And it just depends on what market it is too, though. Everything is market based, because in St. Louis, my cousin, well, you might be right, that's leasing. They was able to rent a truck, and that's why I never say lease in the beginning, because leasing, you do got to be in business for a minute, but you definitely can rent a truck though. That's for sure. Definitely can rent. Definitely can rent. How do you charge for your dispatch service, and do y'all take new authority? Yeah, definitely could do new authorities. If you sign up with our preferred factoring company through a link, then it'll be 7% for per load to dispatch. And if you go through our preferred company for factoring and our fuel card, then it'll be that the other 3% will just go to factoring, so you can get paid in 24 hours. So that's pretty much how it goes. And all my information is at the bottom of the screen. So if you need to email me, or if you need to go to my website, and you can also go to my website to chat with us too as well. So if I'm not available, somebody from my team could chat with you or whatever. And we'll answer questions related to like products though, not just any random questions. What type of truck should I buy for my second truck? Hey, like I said, my whole fleet is Freightliners. I got 4 of them now. I'm about to add another 4 to the fleet. I'm buying 3 from Penske, 1 from a private owner, and the private owner truck is so cheap that I gotta get it. Even if I don't even use it, I'm just not finna pass up this deal that I'm getting on this truck. So that's why I'm getting that truck. So yeah, so my fleet's gonna be at 8. I was at 20 at one time, but I'm just not dealing with the box truck. So I'll get back up to 20, but it's gonna be all big rigs. So I would go Freightliner, because like I said, it's easier to work on. Will I need a truck already to get set up? No, you can start getting set up, and to where I can get everything. I can actually get your authority active before you even get it. I can use a VIN number for one of my trucks. It really don't matter, as long as I got a VIN number to get it active. But what I will suggest and make sure that you do is call and set up a rental reservation, or have something lined up so you can be ready to go, so you can be ready for success. You definitely want to have a plan A, plan B going in with this game, because it changes daily. Thanks for answering my question, Coby. I'll be shooting you an email to set up a call, since I'm on a different time zone. Oh yeah, it's cool. Yep, it's cool. Just let me know. I'm on Eastern time, so my authority went active today. When can I apply for Amazon? You can apply for Amazon today. You can go for it right now. Just bought a truck on lease 6 months ago, costing a lot to start up company, just waiting on my tags, and it take long for tags. So see, that's why I like renting first. So, so I ain't got to worry about all of that initially. So it could buy you time to get all of that figured out. It's a whole lot in this game, and that's why I rent it first. I rent it first myself. I found a 2013 Freightliner CDL box truck. Hey, sound like a good deal to me. Yeah, that definitely sounds like a good deal to me with them low miles on it. The CDL grade, just know that you're gonna have to find a CDL driver. So that's the disadvantage. That's why you find good deals on the CDL box trucks, because most of the people not getting a CDL grade box truck, because that means you're gonna have to have a CDL driver consistently. And if it's somebody's having a tough time finding drivers, CDL driver to drive an 18 wheeler, I mean, I feel like you might have a time, but hey, you might pull something off that could be incredible. That's just my perspective on it. Have you heard of rider partnership? It is for a box truck dedicated route, pay average of. No, I've never heard about that. That sounds decent though. That sounds super decent. Let me know how that work out for you. I'll pay you for the information. For real. For real. If you could put me on that game, now I've never heard about it. Because I ain't even really focused on box trucks anyway as much anymore. I'm just running what I got with Amazon. But if anybody can put me on some new game, I'd greatly pay for it. Easy. I have no problem. Brother, you have CDL? Nope, I don't. I don't need it, man. I got enough people on the team that got it. So this is like the second or third time I got asked that question today though. Cool that sir been watching you drop them gems. Oh yeah, for sure. Okay, you say you hiring a class A driver. I'm driving. I have a class A. Okay, but I'm just saying it's like that. That's gonna work for now. Are you gonna be driving the truck the whole time you own it? That's the type of mindset I'm saying you got to think. You got to think. Okay, what if a year and you banging and you stacking up, you ready to move to truck 2, truck 3, truck 4, but you got this one truck that I gotta have a CDL for. So I'm not saying don't get it. That's a great deal on it. Really low miles, but it's a reason why it's that cheap and it's still available because experienced people know. Like I would see that I would pass it up any day of the week, just because I know I'm gonna have to find a CDL driver is like finding a needle in a haystack right now. Like it's tough. So Amazon, I get the same semi and hooking up. Floyd, you missed a whole lot already, brother. You missed a whole lot. So Amazon, I get semi and hook and up. I'm not sure what you're asking. Or you can run Amazon as power only if that's what you're saying right there. Where do you read Freightliners from? What's a good price for a Freightliner? It just depends on the miles and it's a whole lot of variables. Right now, I got automatics that I'm getting. They got 680,000 miles on them. I'm paying like 42,000 and 45,000 for them. Automatics are a lot more expensive, but I know that's gonna be more attractive to drivers if I have automatics though. So that's the main reason I'm getting it because a lot of these drivers do not want to drive manuals, and a lot of these drivers have automatic restrictions as well. So that's another key thing. They have automatic restrictions. Strategy: only buy semi trucks at 15 with 700,000 miles, and the Penske Rider gives you full maintenance report, so you will know what you get, what you think. Um, to each his own. I mean, the trucks I've been buying lately, the cheapest truck I bought lately was 37,000. I mean, and the other three trucks I'm buying are 42, 42, and 45. And I got a $13,000 truck I'm about to get. It's a manual, but I can't. It's a $13,000 truck with like it's a 2012 with like I think I like 650,000 or maybe like 700,000 miles on it. But it's still a good thing for 13,000. I mean, I can't beat it. I could flip it for 17 or 18. I might just use it as a local truck though. But I would say you could try to get it though, but it ain't no guarantee that Penske Rider ain't gonna sell you a piece of shit because I just one of they trucks that I bought from them just put 14 grand in it. It only cost 23,000 though. But it could have easily went the other way. I could have spent 23,000 on it and it could have not cost me nothing. So it's all just a crapshoot. So I'm talking about tell them to hit the like button, man. Tell them to hit that. It's 74 people in here. We can have more than 11 likes. Show some love, y'all. This is free game sessions. The least y'all could do is hit the like button, show some love. Hold on, what other websites? You're gonna have to go through like 123 Load Board. You go to DAT, Selectus or something. So that's where the dispatchers come in, because the dispatchers might end up being able to have access to the Selectus Load Board. So it's $40,000 a good deal for a semi and reefer trailer. Yeah, definitely, because I'm spending $42,000 just for the truck, but it's an automatic though. So but yeah, I mean, I think that's a good deal. Depends. I would say I depend on the year though, because I don't really want to get no trucks under 15 unless I'm getting like a super steal on it like that. The 2012 I'm getting. How do you come up with an amount to pay drivers, particularly box? Typically flat rate. Now, Amazon is definitely not hard to connect with at all. They easy. Yep. Oh yeah, you definitely gonna get a good deal on that. Go down. Any advice on where to buy a good box? The game is scarce right now. It's very, very, very difficult to find things nowadays. When it comes to trucks, now it's a lot of them out there. Just not really a lot with good. Not really a lot with good box dimensions and stuff like that. To me, in my opinion. Say what Penske you deal with. I just deal with. I don't deal with a particular location. I just deal with their corporate. I just called their 1-800 number. They got me a salesperson, and I just I got one truck in Florida, one truck in Alabama, and one truck in Kentucky. So I'm not even buying them from this area, because this area ain't really got trucks, and they also charge a whole lot more in this area too. So Georgia is a bit more expensive than other places, especially in Atlanta. So. Can I get started with Amazon leasing a semi with Penske or Ryder? Oh, yeah, for sure. You just make sure, the key thing is this. Go make sure that you looking at the load board, make sure that the money makes sense consistently. Because I wouldn't tell you to do that, because I don't run Amazon with my semi no more, because the money don't make sense. I run it with other carriers now. But nah, definitely not Amazon. I mean, I wouldn't trust it to put all my eggs in that basket unless you could watch that load board every day and you see something that you like on there. That's what I mean, lock down the work. You could book a consultation with me. I can show you what the board look like. Make sure you book it for like the midday so you can get like a good scope. And also I can show you like DAT and a couple of other places that are better than, I can show you a couple of other places that are better than Amazon. Thanks, my brother, for the donation. I definitely appreciate it. And somebody said rates are high right now. They definitely are. It's a good time to get in if you could find somebody to drive your damn truck. Is it best to pay the driver? You could do either or. There's no right or wrong way to do it. Essentially, it only costs a little bit more to do W-2. Just depends on the driver. Some people want to be 1099 so they could dodge child support or whatever, or garnishments or whatever. So. All right, so we already got through that question. All right, for sure. You welcome. The like button. Shouts out to Mike being an advocate in the comments for me. How's the market in Oklahoma? I'm starting up next month. All right, so this particular portion of let me see how much time I got. So yeah, I got about like 25, 30 minutes. So anybody who want to do city lookups, shoot me my Cash App is this money sign Coby Pegway. You want to do it? Shoot me the city. And whether you box truck and a semi, if you want me to do the city lookups, I got y'all. But I definitely got to get, like I said, I got to get paid for my time, because to get access to these load boards, I had to pay for it. So to just give all of that for free, we got to respect the game. Are you saying Penske's rates are high right now? They want 3,000 down. That's not abnormal because out here it's the 5,000 and during Christmas time it's 10,000. So are you saying down as in for a deposit, or are you just saying down period? Nunu said, what's the fee for a session? Just a one-on-one session is $250 an hour. What, $250 for the first hour and $175 for every hour after that. Um, but yeah, but through in that session we can go over whatever. I can show you the load boards. I can actually show you each market. Some people want to look at 2 and 3 different markets. They want to look at box trucks or semis. They want to talk a complete strategy. All of that we can go down the hour. I could pretty much walk you through in one of the sessions on how to get your authority essentially and how to get your LLC. One dude was about to spend $1,000 on getting his LLC in Arizona, and I lived in Arizona and I had got an LLC. I'm like, bro, $1,000 is ridiculous to spend on just getting your LLC done and nothing else. No EIN number, no anything. I walked that boy through it in like 10 minutes. So that $250 he spent, he was about to go spend $1,000 somewhere else. So he made his money back for sure. And if you ain't sold that I got some good knowledge by the 25 free videos I got, then hey, I don't know what to tell you. But Nunu, I got you. Just my website scrolling at the bottom of the screen. You can go book it on there. I only do 2 a day. So once I get 2 on a day, I'm gonna end up rescheduling it to like the next day. If it end up coming through, it's like the 3rd one. But I got you on pretty much anything you want to know about. New Orleans box. Give me 1 second. All right, cool. What up, Serena? I ain't seen you in a minute. Showing support for the ongoing game that you showing for sure. Definitely. I ain't seen you in a minute, Serena. All right, so any more questions or whatever before I get out of here? Anybody, is your course on video yet? Yes, sir. You can now go on my website and go under live recording, and you could just book the live recording for $250. So instead of paying the $450, you could just book the live recording, and it's pretty. I mean, I walked through every single step of the game in there. So, but if you just need some more tips and helps, you can always book a consultation after that. But you'll get the consultation at a discounted rate because you're buying the course. So it won't be $250. You'll get half off the consultation rate if you pay for the class. Let me cut this on. Do not disturb. Yep, so the course is on video yet. Do I need a lift gate on a truck if I'm doing loads other than Amazon? Yeah, I mean, I've done plenty of other loads where I needed a lift gate. It's just a good thing to have. And then the main thing I want you to get, Rashad, is the lift gate is not all about just you being able to do better loads. If your truck breaks down and you need to transload to another truck, the lift gate is the ramp that is going to help you be able to, it's going to create you a floor for you to, move across. That's why I always recommend having a lift gate, because trucks do break down and they will. It's inevitable. Yes, sir. Authority can be reactivated. Hey Tiff, I don't know if I didn't get the the question. Just got my semi. Okay, Serena, congrats. Locking down my IRP and IFTA. This ain't no joke. I told y'all, man, look, like some of them people in the class that thought I was trying to be a Debbie Downer, but I just give people the real of the game. I don't care if y'all buy my course. you buy my coaching or buy anything. The whole reason I do this is so everybody won't think that this game is easy, because a bunch of people getting in and like, man, this is. I'm like, bro, it ain't hard, but it ain't all of that jolly jump around. Hey, yeah, it's gonna be like sitting down watching a movie, eating some Starburst or something. This ain't that. You know what I'm saying? So I just be trying to let y'all know, like, it ain't about no money to me. I'm cool. How do I calculate CPM in a box truck? That's something I definitely can't really explain on live for real. Because the only thing I could tell you is to divide your cost up into 30 days. But even I wouldn't understand that if somebody told me that. I would have to draw. You're gonna have to book a consultation so I could draw it out for you, or either take the class. Because it depends on what your cost is. Because, like, say if you buying a truck, your cost is gonna be different than you renting a truck. So it's just it's too many variables to break it down right here. I have to talk about that for like 15 minutes. But it's definitely a very good question, Tiffany, though. Like, for sure. Is it easy to get my truck? Oh yeah, it's very easy to do. Very, very, very easy to do, Kevin. You can get on a call me. We can get you set up and gone within the nick of time. Boom, just like that. How much do I have to send to your Cash App to check out Boston for me on the load board? Just shoot me $10 to my Cash App. I got my Cash App open on my other phone right now. Shouts out to y'all that's been showing love with the donations, man. I definitely appreciate it, cause like I don't think a lot of people really understand like how long it take for me to set up my equipment. Like, I spent $12,000 just on my equipment to even do YouTube. You know, like my camera is and my lens is $3,000. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't. I'm bringing this mic is $450. Like, I want y'all to know that I put in everything into what I do. So it's just like, now I've been talking to my wife. She's like, why you keep going live and all this stuff? You know, if you know it ain't making sense for the energy I got to put into it. So, you know, the wife on my head, she like, hey, we got this vegan restaurant. We got other money, real money we making. Like, you got to quit playing on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the wife coming down, you know, I got she right though. I gotta make the changes. I gotta get what I'm worth, you know, out here. So, hey, Kevin, you could either donate to my Cash App, or I prefer y'all, instead of donating through YouTube, just donate to my Cash App directly, because YouTube take out a percentage, and they hella slow to pay too as well. So make sure if y'all trying to get a city lookup, that that you actually send me the city within like the information. Cause I see like I got Cash Apps coming through, but I just want to make sure. So I see Trey. So Trey want me to look up Oklahoma and a semi. Which city in Oklahoma? Which city? So while we waiting on him to look up the city, I can answer some more questions. The vegan restaurant's gonna be in St. Louis though. It's gonna be called Yaki Awaken Botanical Health Club. It's gonna be a herbal store where we sell like sea moss. We sell all of the best herbs, raw herbs and stuff on one side, and it's gonna be a juice bar on the other side / restaurant. So you can come and get you ginger root shots and all of that. It's gonna be dope. We're gonna start it in St. Louis. We're gonna bring it to Atlanta. Then we're gonna do Florida after that. Even though I don't like Florida for freight, I love Florida for food and nice vibes, for sure. All right, Trey, I'm waiting to see which ones you want. All right, so tell us about the passive system you teach on the course, automation and delegating activity, what I'm most interested in. Yeah, I mean, so as far as within the course, if you buy the other course, I don't break it down in detail like that, because beginners, it'd be hard for people to comprehend so much information at the same time. But the passive system is easy. Like right now, I could just, instead of me dispatching my own trucks, I could easily just have a dispatcher dispatching my trucks, and my business is pretty much ran after that. I got operations manager, but you got to have enough trucks and volume to justify and get to that passive system. A one passive thing would be like using a lockbox. Passive is nothing but saving time. You're never going to be completely out of your business. Even if you got real estate, you still got to go check on the property if something break down. So don't think it's like you finna just be laying down and they gonna be doing that. You're gonna be doing a lot less work, 70% less work, but there still will be work put in. But that's a good question about the passive system. It's mainly just all, from QuickBooks to all of the different systems that I have within a thing. But just shoot me an email and I can go deeper in detail. I want to knock out some more of these questions too as well. The insurance requirements on Amazon, I'm not exactly sure because it's been a minute since I've actually done Amazon. All right, so I see we got. All right, so we gonna jump on this board real quick. So right now I'm doing the city lookups now, in particularly, and I'll try to get some questions in between. Let me make sure I'm sharing my screen. We got New Orleans on a load board. And also just also make sure y'all specify whether it's a box truck or semi y'all want to see, and also just in case y'all don't want to see Amazon load board, put DAT load board. So just be as specific as possible. So so I won't have, because once you send it, it's gonna be hard for me to communicate after that. So hold on, let me go to the load board. So we gonna do New Orleans. So New Orleans don't got nothing on the box side. Let's see if we can look at the 53s. Even on the 53, so it's just like they don't got nothing for real at all. So let me but I expect that because New Orleans is by the water though. A lot of the stuff by the water don't be having that. So 100 some miles away, this is where they got some stuff. But here goes some 26s right here in Mobile. So Mobile is the closest place to New Orleans that has anything. It's the closest place. So we got OKC. I don't know why this thing ain't doing. Hold on. Let's see what this hitting for. I don't know why it ain't. Yeah, it ain't just. It ain't letting me be great right now. I gotta. Amazon thing be tripping. Yep. So you see that work right there. So this strictly boxes right here. So they got work, it just don't pay that good. But I guarantee you, if you wait on these, I mean, the fact that they got some work mean that if don't nobody pick this up, the price is gonna go up, which is good. Which is good. So Trey, I'm gonna go ahead and show you the semi side too though, because you didn't. I mean, you didn't specify whether you want it to be box or not. So here's the 53 work. I don't see anything really promising on here, but like I said, I got. If y'all want to know about my new secret, and I ain't telling everybody my new secret that I've been killing with the semis with a couple of other boards and stuff, but outside of this and DAT, ain't letting that cat out the bag right there. I don't need no competition on that. All right. So we got Lafayette, Louisiana for the box. I love when it come right up. So this is for, so it said got 0. So like they don't got nothing for nothing on here. The closest thing is 194 miles away with the box truck. That's in Houston. It looked like Humble, Texas somewhere. So Louisiana, yeah. So anything by the water is tough. And you see it don't got 53 work, or it don't got and say with the 53s, the closest thing is 191 miles away in Mississippi. So by that water, you might have to do some like flatbed work. But I also could look at different boards. Y'all just gotta let me know. And it's also, if y'all want to get an in-depth look, like I said, book a call with me during like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock during the midday, so you can really get a good scope of what the load board really looks like. Like right now, it's Friday night. So this is not the super real story of it. It'll give you a scope because you see it still got stuff on there. But it's going to be super active during the midday. So let's go look up Toledo. Toledo should be rocking though. Yeah, look at that. Now Toledo, see what I'm saying? So this a whole different story because Toledo got some decent, super decent rates out there. Because this right here, I would book this myself. That's only what 260 miles round trip. You can go take that and come back. But the Midwest will always be good though. So yeah, that's the only one I see that right off that I'll run. I might run a couple of them other ones if it was like a second load though. But even the semi loads, even this semi load is they offering 242 on it. I mean my lowest is 250, so that's still right there. So you see in Toledo, which is Ohio is very good for freight. I mean you see that's looking real good. And just let me know if I'm going too fast too though. And y'all, if I don't get to y'all question, definitely send it to my email and I'll try to get to it. But even with these questions like now, you just, if I don't get to it, just shoot the question to my Cash App, and that's the only thing that's gonna put you ahead of any of all of the people that's asking a bunch of, like all of the free questions. So I ran through all of the city lookups so far that I got on here. All right, cool. So let me jump back into some questions. What's up? I see my boy Yaki in the building. Follow my boy Yaki, man. The best herbalist out. That boy can get you straight on anything. You got any health problem, go follow him for sure. Yeah, I'm actually about to start a group too, a Facebook group. Let me know if you guys are interested in it. I'm gonna be starting a monthly membership where it'll be $100 a month, but it'll come with you half off of a coaching. You automatically get a coaching per month half off, and you will be able to. We'll be in a group with a bunch of people that's already in the industry, and they will. And I'll be able to answer your questions and stuff like that. You'll be on the VIP list for me to answer your questions and stuff like that. Cause like I said, I could do it for free, but like I said, it's very time consuming trying to get back to everybody. So I want to deal with the people who are serious trying to be in this game and trying to learn. I would rather coach a couple hundred people than have I don't want a following of 100,000 people, but nobody's really becoming successful off what I'm doing. So I would rather be really really deep in with a few hundred, you know what I'm saying, than have thousands and millions of people that can't touch me and I can't really coach and really help them become successful, because that's the name of the game. I'm trying to make somebody be successful, like somebody who just starting. I want to make them be successful, and I'm not gonna feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to do until somebody like, oh, I took Coby Pegway game and I actually used it and it worked, and I got my bread up now. So that's the name of the game. So that's why I'm trying to. The money is the only separation between who's serious and not. People who not willing to invest, I know they're not serious. Because people, all right, can you look up box on DAT for Broadsford? Bros, okay, on DAT. Yeah, I can't even pronounce that city name. Let me see. Yeah, make sure y'all hit me up about that. If y'all interested in joining the private Facebook group. Cause I want people that need coaching more like coaching more often, so we can build. I've been meeting some cool people through these coaching calls. They actually been teaching me. Got somebody training me. I'm actually taking one of the people class that on crypto. Somebody I met that I was doing game for them. We just end up swapping services. That's what I'm saying. It ain't about money. It's about information. I mean, I'm trying to see what y'all into. I done met some real estate people. I done met some people that's super bright. All right, so we finna look at this. Straight box. So we're gonna do like 100 miles, just in case you're willing to do some deadhead. We're gonna do 100 miles. I mean, I wouldn't do 100 miles more than that, but it's up to you. So we're gonna look. We gotta change this to 26 though, and we're gonna put about like 9,500 pounds. And I'm gonna have to select this load board to look so I can show y'all the box truck load board next week. So off all my box truck people, I want to show y'all exactly the box truck, the official box truck board. So this is I don't even know how to say this, but yeah, this is this. And so the closest thing is New Orleans right here to Decatur, Texas. Then here goes something 80 miles out. There goes something 80 miles out going to Kansas City. But these are partial, so they only offering like 300 on them. I wouldn't take them. And then this company doesn't have any reviews, they ain't got no check mark, so I don't even know if I want to run for them brokers. Like, I only like to run for people who got these green checks. That mean they certified. Not to say that the people who don't got it might be on BS, but hey, I'd rather not take a chance. So yeah, so it's not a whole lot going on here for this particular day. But so let's look at this day and see if potentially it could be some stuff for some other days on here. Nah, so it's not nothing. But the good thing about this is it teaches you how to bid too. So it lets you know that on this particular lane right here, the 15-day average is 1,300. So that's pretty much where you can start your bidding once you call them. So just keep that in mind. DAT shows you the whole picture. All right, so I'm gonna jump back into some more questions. I'm gonna stay on here for a little bit longer. Oh, My bad. I didn't realize that y'all couldn't see the screen. Hold on. Shouts out to the wife for so let me redo this over again. You got 103 miles dead ahead from here going to Texas. There's 80 miles out coming to Atlanta. But keep in mind, here's the 15-day average. So you don't want to take nothing too far under what this is paying right here. You don't want to do that. So I believe that you got it. Now, send me an email if I didn't get that right for you. And what I do is I'll just send you a screenshot of it to your email. If you didn't, if you wasn't able to see it, because I could just screenshot you that information. All right. Let me jump into some questions. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do about another 15. Okay. How is the refrigerator box truck game? That I don't know. I never even got into one, but refrigerator anything is good. I mean, I like anything that's different than what everybody else is already doing. The only problem is, like I said, finding loads for that thing could be a hassle. Do your dispatching service require that you have a trailer, or you dispatch? No, I do power only. I got trucks that I'm doing power only with. They doing like $6,000 to $7,000 a week, just power only. So, and then the thing is, the advantage you will have if you got a new authority is that I don't have a new authority. So even if I couldn't book you loads under yours, I just book it under mine. You know, so that's the advantage you will have dealing with me than a different dispatcher, because I actually own a trucking company. So I could just get the loads and then just, you know, you could just run my loads. So that's the hack. That's the real advantage of dealing with me, or even not even if it's just me, anybody who got a trucking company that does dispatching as well. Because I'm gonna give you that time under mine. Is Indy a good area for box trucks? The Midwest period is good. I just don't know Indiana in particular. Like I said, if you want me to look up Indy, just shoot me over the Cash App and I'll look it up for you. Or either if you want to book a call so we could talk about it one-on-one, that's cool too. Detroit 26 foot. So I see y'all. I mean, just let me know. Every time you hear this ding, that means somebody sent something for it to get looked up. So let's see. I signed up. I signed up with the school to get hired with Covenant to get experience and knowledge on the road. If I knew what I kind of know now as a beginner with box trucking or running a fleet. I mean, I think that's a good way to just learn the game. Because you get, like, as a driver, you get to look at the BOL, so you get to see what you get to get a good flow of the game. I mean, I never worked for anybody as a driver before, though, but I don't think it's a disadvantage. If you're interested in trucking, the best job you can do is go work for a trucking company. I mean, who better to show you how to run a trucking company than somebody that's running a trucking company? You know, they'll be able to teach you better than the school can. That's for sure. Should I finish the school and get hired, then a year later branch off and do my own? Oh, yeah, that's a great idea. Definitely. Does the class have a dispatcher training to book freight on flatbed? SMI is the way. Dispatcher training. Now, I don't really do like dispatcher training, because dispatcher training is nothing but trucking business training. So my whole course is about the trucking business. So to become a freight broker, become a dispatcher, become a trucking company is the information is the same. They just playing different positions. It's like teaching somebody about basketball. You know, you might be a point guard and a center, but they all still playing the same game. You know, it's just a different position from a different perspective. And I break down all perspectives in there. You know, the dispatcher, because everybody's goal is to get to a shipper and to get work. So it's not really a different thing. What is the goal? To become a dispatcher is to become successful at any of those three things is successful at trucking, period. It's all the same thing. Some people just do it with owning trucks, and some people just do it without owning trucks. It's the only thing different. Yeah, Michael, I could do that, but like I said, you got to shoot that over to my Cash App, and I got you. All right, we jump into Columbus, Ohio, and 26-foot box truck. I'm gonna go ahead and start on DAT since I'm here, and then I'm gonna jump over to relay. Let me make sure I share the screen. I love looking up Ohio because I know it's gonna be good. I know Ohio gonna be sweet. Everywhere in Ohio, everywhere in Ohio will be sweet. I believe he said the box. Yep, box truck. So we're gonna look at that. So right now on a Friday night, they got that. Look, this ain't a bad load though. Columbus, there ain't no deadhead. 1,500 to go to that's almost $2 a mile. I bet you can call right now and get that load up, get them to up that load to about 1,800. I guarantee you. So even on a Friday night after the load board is dead, they still got loads in Ohio that's paying halfway decent. Well, this one not because it's a partial though. But for the fulls, they definitely paying all right. There's 241 miles for they offering 500. That I wouldn't take it. They're gonna have to give me like 800 for that. But I guarantee you right now that they'll give you that. And by the way, my email address is info@cobypegway.com, which you can find all my contact information at the bottom of the screen. All of my contact information is at the bottom of the screen, my website, everything. You can follow me on IG, follow me on Facebook and stuff too. So let me jump over to relay for Columbus too. So we're gonna look up Columbus, Ohio for the box. And we got action, just like I knew we would. It ain't even no deadhead for real. No, what you got, 16. All of that. So it's definitely work though. Plenty of it. If I'm in Columbus, Ohio, I'm taking my chances with a box truck. For sure. Because I just seen on DAT that they got some and on relay, and I know they're going to have some on selectors. So that's like a no-brainer. When you in Ohio, it's a no-brainer. How long should you wait for your authority to be active? I don't know what you mean by that. I know the FMCSA make you wait. The FMCSA makes you wait like 3 weeks. Well, you wait up to 3 weeks. Yeah, truck stop is definitely a good load, boy. I just use DAT because DAT is the top dog. Truck stop got a lot of good perks too. Lots of good perks. Amazon running flatbeds. Is that a question? Nah, not that I know of. But Amazon is a broker now though, so they could be running flatbeds. Cause they definitely a broker now. Thanks, bro. How much do you think would be good to start with if I wanted a 26-foot box truck? If you rent, you could start off with probably like $5,000. Just depends on what market you in for real. I mean, you could really with the rental you can start off with low. It's just I don't suggest anybody to start off with a little bit because if you make a mistake, you don't want to be going out of business for a couple $1,000 mistake. Just make sure you got a little cushion there because, like I said, I can coach you through it and help you avoid some stuff, but you just never know. The game changes too often. How do I get in that group? Send me an email. My email is info@CobyPegway.com. Anybody who wants to join the group, this is my information. Even though it's at the bottom of the screen, I'm actually just gonna put it on the screen. My website is the #1 place to go to contact me though at any time. You can chat with me on there, anything. You can actually call, leave a message, all of that good stuff. So this is my information right here, info@CobyPegway.com. So I'm gonna leave that up there for a second so y'all can get a chance to copy that down, and I'm gonna jump into some more questions. Okay, I see y'all saying y'all want in the group. Okay, cool. Yeah, just send me over an email, Harry. I got you. Do you need to run off DOT logbooks if you drive a box? Yeah, you definitely do. Unless you just got like a local. If you got something super local, you can get away with some time sheets, but you're gonna have to record the time that your driver is working one way or the other. But I would just do e-logs to just keep it simple. Too easy to do. That's me. I'm still doing pre-trim inspection. I only have a permit for now. Oh, yeah. What's the difference between the courses you have on your website? Just curious which one is best to buy. And is the Mastery class all in videos or a PDF reading format? So I got a book. So I'm waiting on my books to arrive now. I got a book that's for $100, and it's actually the class. It's actually what I read from. So I do that because not everybody may be able to or just want to pay the $450. So I got the book. That's the cheapest way to go. You could buy the book as a PDF or a hard copy for $100. Now, I got the replay of the class is $250. That's like me doing a live class and you just watching the live class, the pre-recorded, the replay of that class for $250, to where you could just watch it on your own time. But you'll hear other people asking questions, but you won't be able to ask your particular questions. So the next tier up from that is the actual course that's live, where we like in the classroom on Zoom, and you can ask me as many questions. I usually run through the course about 5 hours, and we have 3 hours at the end of it for you to ask any questions that you want. So typically nobody leaves there without answering. Nobody ever leaves there without answering all of the questions. I stay until every question is answered. I don't care if I got 50 people in there. Well, really, I don't like to have a class that big, but typically I try to keep them at around like 30, where people can actually get their stuff out, and everybody can get it. So those are the tiers, and then now I have the whole the $5,000 package where I just do the whole thing for you, and all you got to do is I just hand it over to you, coach you through it, and show you how to run it. And that's that. So those are all of the different versions. So I got PDF, I got hard copies of the books. If you get the class, you automatically get the book now. Like if you get the $450 class, you automatically get the hard copy of the book now too as well. But if you join the group, you get discount on like all of the products that I sell, all of the classes or whatever. Would you be able to give some advice on hiring owner operators? I'm looking to better my process. Not really. I just a lot of my stuff is word of mouth. I just do it on Indeed and Craigslist. I just put the word out. Hey, I got this work. Facebook groups, stuff like that. But that's why I'm building the community, so it'll be easier. So I'm making money teaching people while making it easier for me to be able to become to my end goal of a freight broker, which is the end goal. I'm using these trucks to get dedicated work to become a freight broker. Once I own all the work, then I'll sell all my trucks. Once I get me that big contract, then I'll probably keep 2 trucks and just strictly have all owner operators running under me. That's the ultimate goal for me, is to not own any trucks anymore, but own the work. All I want to do is control the work and just get paid off of other people's truck. That's the name of the game for me. That's my ultimate goal. If I never told y'all before, that's it. Ownership is overrated. It's a good start, so you can learn the game. You get to learn what to deal with. So now I can be compassionate about the other people, because I've been an owner before. So I won't be like, oh, they stupid or they driver stupid or nothing like that. I can actually understand because I ran a trucking company before. So I don't never like to manage nothing that I have never done before. Then you be like them corporate people that be passing down laws and shit that don't make sense because they ain't never done it before. All right, let's see. How do I get on the group? Just email me. I got you. I'm still putting it together right now. Can't see the screen. I think that was a minute ago. 14 pallets to a box truck, right? Yeah, if you get a 26 foot and if it's wide enough, you can get 14 on there. You're going to have to stack them mugs. Good. You're going to have to be as cold as me. You're going to have to be as cold as me stacking the mugs on there. You're going to have to put them side. You're going to have to turn them sideways and all of that. I'm a photographer and videographer too. I got a drone if you need some work. Oh yeah, for sure. Are you in Atlanta? Cause I got a drone too. I got a Phantom. I paid $2,000 for. I ain't never even used it yet because I got too much. I ain't got time to learn all that stuff that I'm trying to do, man. I mean, I really do. But yeah, if you in Atlanta, definitely email me. I definitely need some work. Definitely need some help. Go over MC number, DOT new. Not sure what you mean by that, Black Rose. Not exactly sure. Just I mean, if you got a lot of questions, just book a Black Rose. Just book a coaching call for an hour so we could just talk about everything just one-on-one, so I can answer all your questions. What the containers at the ports look like on the load board. Now I don't really see too much of that on the load board though. I don't know what that means. Can we run trucks with you and hire a driver? Yeah. I mean, essentially, that's what people would be doing from like a dispatch. I mean, you just putting the driver in the truck, and you like, hey, this is my driver, and then we pretty much just talk to the driver. We don't even talk to the owner for real, unless like I said, unless the driver don't want to do a load, or either in the other case where the driver, the truck breaks down. Yeah, I'm definitely going to get out. Throat getting dry. So y'all, I'm gonna be on her for about another. I'm jumping off at 9:30 Eastern time in like 5 minutes. So I appreciate y'all chilling with me for this long. Ryder just told me that they don't rent out semis to entities who are not registered with California. 3 years, yeah. Hey, so you might have to go to the next state over. You know, if you know somebody over in Arizona, if you know somebody over in Nevada, you got to get crafty with this thing. Start a company somewhere else. California is its own country. I love it out there. I just came from Cali, but I don't like their laws though. I am a new, not active yet. Okay. Saw power only for 26 last week on Amazon Loadware. How are they different from those? I don't know what you mean. I don't know I don't understand what a 26 foot power only load would be, unless you're just picking up a 26 foot trailer from Amazon. I mean that's what it would have to be. What's up, Coby? It's $4,700 now for a box truck insurance. Yes, that's high, but it just depends on what market you in, too, though, as well. So I would need to know like what market you in to base it off of that, and how many quotes did you get? Did you only just stop at the first one, or did you shop around? How do I get in touch with you? I didn't see a phone number or email, and is there a certain time that is best? Yeah, so everything is on my website for sure. Like every single thing is on CobyPegway.com. Everything's on my contact page, my email, my phone. I got a 1-800 number you could call, and I also have a chat too that you could chat directly during normal business hours. Yeah, I do some box trucks. How to book loads on DAT. I don't know what you mean by that exactly. What's good, Coby? I'm set to start my authority, and I want to know the direction of my address because I'm going for business credit too. Oh yeah, you're gonna have to use a if you're trying to do business credit. Oh yeah, and that's another thing that I do. I can help y'all with y'all business credit too. How like in about 9-10 months you will be able to start buying trucks and everything with your business credit, so you won't have to be using your name. Like I want to teach the people how to stop using their name to purchase stuff and purchase it all in your business name. It takes a little minute to build up some months, but I will brief y'all like in a $5,000 package. I get you set up with the beginning of it. I get you the DUNS number. I get you a couple of accounts set up, but you still gonna have to maintain them and go make the purchases and stuff like that. But I can get you all set up. Do you have to pay to get an answer through email too? LOL, how much? Yeah, man. I mean, man, you gotta think if I got 200,000 views on YouTube, so I got a lot of people in my thing. I can't just like, how do I prioritize if somebody's not paying? You know. So yeah, so if you want to get most people book a consultation. If they want me to, if you want my attention, you got to book a consultation. That's it. And unless you can hit my cash out with the question, hey, because I give out a lot of free game. Like right now, I'm answering questions right now, so I'm giving out a lot of free. So those numbers are A1, bro. Thanks for that game, for sure. How much is your coaching cost? It's $250 an hour for the first hour, $175 an hour after that. Okay, for sure. Thank you for booking next week. If I rented a box truck and got someone to drive instead of myself, and I just booked the loads, would that be okay? Of course. I don't have a lot of box truck experience, but I plan on getting some. Oh yeah, definitely. I think you should drive in it yourself just to kind of get a grip, so you can see what the people will be expecting, essentially. You know what I mean? I mean, not what the people would be expecting, so you can know what to expect from the driver, so you can know what kind of. So like if you ran the routes and then he ran in and say, "Oh man, I couldn't get there on time because of this," you already know. You already know he's trying to play you because you already would have done it. It's 9:30 now. Thanks for Rome. Rome trying to give. Hey, look, Rome, for that you gonna go ahead and shoot me a question, man. I got you. Just got my EIN this week. Got to get the rest of the paperwork. About to buy your class. All right, for sure. Yeah, definitely. I walk you through the whole process of that throughout the class, and if you get the class, you definitely get you get something off the you get half off of the coaching call. Kind of go hand in hand together. Thank you, Black Rose, for the donation. I definitely appreciate it, bro. Or sis, I don't really know. But yeah, it's 9:30, so peace, y'all. I definitely appreciate everybody tuning in as usual. I know it's a random one, Friday night, but I had to bring something to the people. You know, if y'all need help with y'all business credit, I can help y'all on that because I do more than just trucking. I do business credit, do all types of stuff. I'm a serial entrepreneur, and that's why I'm like, you know, I'm way more than just trucking. So just know that. Y'all need coaching on trucking, and even if it's just regular business startup tips. My coaching calls are not just for trucking either. If you need to do a one-on-one coaching call, you can have a real estate company or a restaurant or anything. It doesn't have to be strictly just trucking. So that's a lot of misconceptions that trucking is just the business that I blew up with, essentially. That's like my breakout business to give me money. But I'm opening up a vegan restaurant. I got Airbnbs. Like I said, I can teach you how to be a coach. You know, I got from the coaching business, the course business. I mean, I'm into everything. I'm getting up into cryptocurrency, credit repair. For not really credit repair, for personal stuff. All my stuff is gonna be business. I'm trying to get people big money, like $100,000, $200,000, $500,000 loans. Like that's what I want to be able to guarantee in the next 3 to 6 months. I want to be able to guarantee that I can get you whatever. I want you to be able to go buy a truck and stop using your own name, because the whole purpose of us getting into business in the first place is for us to limit the liability. That's why I don't want to own trucks forever, because I want to get rid of the liability. I want to make as much money as I can with the least amount of responsibility, period. That's the whole goal. But of course we got to go through the phases in order to get there, you know? So like I said, so I can teach you guys more than just trucking. Like I said, that's just what people know me for. But like I said, I'm way deeper than that on so many levels, So just keep that in mind. Oh yeah, Harry, the 5,000 package that definitely I mean it's definitely like and if you email me about that package, I can send you what all comes with it. But it's setting up the complete whole thing for you though. It's gonna start your business credit too. So you just gotta like it set you up with people like Quill. You know, you just gotta make the you gotta go through the strides of it too. All right, y'all. Peace. I know I'm running over. I trade. Hey, you trade crypto? Hey, yeah. Hey, anybody to do crypto, man? I'm definitely looking deeper into that. I'm about to drop a lot of money into that too. Now, and the lesson answer this last question from does personal credit truck rental? I don't think so. But your business credit is what could help you get a credit line with Ryder though. You know, you like me, I got a credit line with Ryder. So I just go get the trucks and I don't pay for them until like 2 weeks later. They just invoice me. But you also need the credit in order to get the maintenance plan, because they not gonna bill you direct. They gonna bill you and you're gonna get like 21 days to pay the bill. So that's good because it helps you with cash flow. If you got a $5,000 thing, you get a chance to get that truck fixed, put it back on the road before you even start paying for it. So credit is everything because it helps you move things around. It helps flow. And that's what business is all about. It's all about flow. It's all about flow. So, all right, y'all, peace. Truck Talk Tuesday, I'll be back Tuesday, 7:00 p.m. Eastern time. Probably stay on for like an hour or two. With y'all, I'll stay rocking. Like I said, thank y'all for the support, and I appreciate everybody just understanding that, you know, I have to charge for my services because I can't have some people paying and some people not paying. That's just not fair to the game. So peace, y'all.